Hello, welcome to Tarot to a T. Today's reading will be for late October 2023 with the sign of Cancer. If this is the first time to my channel, welcome, glad to see you here. And if you're returning, welcome back. And I apologize for anyone who's a subscriber and a regular viewer that I'm very late this month. Actually have not gotten through all the signs and we're almost at the end of the month. So consider yourself blessed that you will have a reading today, Cancer. This will be a general inquiry. As usual, if it doesn't fit your situation, doesn't sound like it's ringing true, feel free to turn the video off and join me for the next one. I will tell you, I've had a lot of things going on this month, but next month is probably going to be even more crazy because I'm scheduled to have surgery and I will not be doing readings or anything probably for a couple of weeks. But I will be off of work a while, so I may be able to upload a lot more content, at least for late November, early December. That's my plan anyway. If everything stays scheduled as I plan it to go, it will be a wonderful break in some ways and would allow me to put more effort into some of these readings on my channel. So it's kind of a bittersweet thing. Oh wow, that's way too much. So let me get the cards out here and we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, I've gotten that one. Message for Cancer, please. Message for Cancer. Most beneficial message for Cancer for the end of October 2023. Okay, one more at least. There we go. Okay. Without further delay, 8 of spades. Wow, eights. 8 of diamonds. 7 of spades, 5 of spades. Another 8. 8 of clubs. Couldn't make this stuff up. Wow, 8s are about things going forward. Like progressing through time, for sure. But just like events unfolding and then things like moving forward, if that makes sense. It's a very general interpretation of that. But with the 8 of clubs, let me just hold on to this a second. So there might be some kind of, should I start at 8 of spades? But the 8 of clubs is about some kind of decision. It might stem from what happened here. This is a work situation that needs some kind of relief, some kind of stress relief. Perhaps you walked away from it. Perhaps you walked away from it because over here I have the breakup card. This is a lot of information, so bear with me a second. The 5 of spades is the breakup card, and the 7 of spades is about something coming to light, some kind of truth coming out. It could have been an epiphany of sorts on your behalf. You just realized that something needed to happen in terms of, I need to get out of this, I need to break myself off from it. That's what the 5 of spades talks about, that change. And I do think it has to do with your work because the 8 of spades was about needing stress relief around work. You could have had a problem with a coworker or a supervisor. There's something about the work that it just wasn't working for you. So anyway, it looks like that might have happened. And so you're in this decision mode with the 8 of clubs. You might be stuck on an outcome because this is a little bit about being in a T in the road, kind of caught at the crossroads, so to speak. Now the 8 of diamonds is interesting because this is about going off. I take that back. So this is the entrepreneurial card. I was going to say this is about going off and doing your own thing, like starting a business, but not necessarily. You could have taken the initiative to leave this situation, Cancer. That could be what this 8 of diamonds is talking about, that independent move. Like, standing up for yourself. I'm hearing standing up for yourself. Wow. Wow, you got quite the reading. Okay, we have 7 of spades. Did we have that? Yeah, we did have that come out. Again, we have 7 of spades. 5 of diamonds, 4 of spades. 10 of hearts, nice. And the black and white joker, fool card. Okay, so you're very happy with this outcome. That is what's screaming. So there's a lot of kind of heavy energy in here, but this is your ultimate happiness. It's also about a cycle wrapping up. So you got sick of something. You finally put your foot down. You finally made a move in an independent energy. You took the initiative. You said enough is enough. I'm hearing enough is enough. Again, the 7 of spades highlighting something came to the surface. Something was revealed. Something that was either intentionally being hidden from you or you just didn't see before. Okay? Now, the jack, the black and white joker, is about things being up in the air. Things being unsettled. It totally fits with that scenario and totally understandable. With the full energy, a lot of people see that as a new start. You could certainly consider this a new start because something you broke yourself off from has to, you have to start over in some regard, right? But I also see the full energy is not knowing what lies ahead, so there's that air of uncertainty around it. Because things aren't settled. You're still trying to make a decision. 4 of spades, 5 of diamonds. So the 5 of diamonds is a change in your finances. It's negotiation. I think you negotiated yourself out of this situation and said, fine, I don't need the money. I'm hearing I don't need the money. I can make it work. Because the 4 of spades is about stability at home, and at the moment you're in some kind of stress relief. So you could have been bringing home the stress from the job or the work, and that could have been affecting your home life, and now that has been relieved, and the 5 of diamonds is highlighting that you had to negotiate, you had to settle. And I think it's very true that if you can afford to walk away from a job, not all of us can do that, there is some kind of negotiation there, because obviously you were there for some reason, whether it was the salary, the pay, you were enjoying the money, but the job part of it, not working out. So you do have to negotiate. And you might have decided it was more worth it to for your happiness and to have that stress relief with the 4 of spades. Okay. Ooh. Mercy. Every single card here, I pretty much screamed. The interpretation was very clear. I don't always get it that clear and concise, but that was a pretty poignant one, at least on my end. You also got the 9 of hearts. Yeah, this is wish fulfillment. This is something you truly desired. You truly desired this position, even though it looks bad. No, it's not. That's an illusion, right? Many things in life are an illusion. We just need somebody to remind us of that. This is your true wish fulfillment. 9s are also completions. You got the ultimate happiness of the 10 of hearts and the 9 of hearts. It doesn't get much better than that, Cancer. Okay. Oh, these came out together. You got the 8 of hearts, the 2 of spades, and the Queen of clubs. So the 8 of hearts, I'll just address that first, is about going out and celebrating and having a real good time with family and friends. There's also a potential here to meet somebody special, so it's a very social butterfly type of card. The 2 of spades is about a permanent separation from somebody or something. You could be going out and celebrating in a sense because you put your foot down and you're finally done. I don't think this is about a person. I mean, it could be, but I'm not seeing that, especially with the 8 of spades. I think it's about a work situation, but you're finally done with something, and that is you going out and enjoying yourself. Now with the Queen of clubs, that's fire sign energy, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. It's not necessarily a person, although it could be. This could have been maybe the source of your angst, your problems, your stress. They could have been a fire sign, because the Queen does denote some kind of power and authority. like a supervisor, something like that. If it's not a person, I'll just say this. The Queen of Clubs is somebody you can rely upon. They can offer great support and guidance. That's kind of what their, I wouldn't say their role in life is that, but they can fit in that role very easily. They're that person you can rely upon. And the Queen just tells me they could be a little older than you, a little bit more mature than you, but they carry around that kind of authority. So this is not necessarily somebody who has a power position over you, you see. They just could be more mature. Yeah, I think this eight of hearts energy is about you going out and celebrating and relaxing, and that's very good to see. I think I just did a reading where kind of the same scenario came out for another sign. It was, who was it? Virgo. Where they were going out and having a good time, even though they were having this problem. Well, it wasn't a problem. They walked away from a work situation as well. So if you have Virgo in your chart, you might want to look at that. Okay. Any more cards you can give me to let me know what we need to know about Cancer situation for end of October? Yeah, Tower card. Yep, you're on a new start. This is the new beginning with the Tower card. The Tower had to fall. Gosh. This is not going to be a very long reading. So far, it's pretty concise. Like I said, I'm kind of blown away. We all know about towers. It's a rebirth. So you're something had to go away, but you're able to rebuild on that solid foundation, Cancer. So I always like to remind whoever I'm reading for, yeah, that's kind of a scary thing to look at, especially if it's coming your way. But I think this has already transpired because you're already going out and enjoying yourself and having fun. And I don't see a lot of dark energy here, except for things coming to light and needing to relieve that stress. Let's go ahead and ask for cards of advice for Cancer in their transformation. Awesome, phenomenal transformation for October 2023. Black and White Joker again, full card. 4 clubs. Okay, we got the 3 of Hearts and the King of Spades. And the 2 of Hearts. Interesting. So, I'll address these first. Black and White Joker energy again is about things being unsettled and not knowing where you're headed. So there's definitely going to be this sense of uncertainty that's going to persist, I would say. That's what the advice is reflecting, at least at the moment. With the 4 clubs, it looks like things are very balanced in your home life. So this is you being able to feed yourself, pay your bills, have a roof over your head. A lot of balance and being grounded with this 4 clubs. If you needed that confirmation, I think you're okay. You would say financially, because you can keep going, you can keep supporting your lifestyle, at least again for the moment as the reading comes out. With this, we do have a little bit of a heart decision, something that's pulling on you emotionally. It may be around an air sign. This would be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. The King of Spades. Now the King of Spades is also somebody in some kind of power, but the thing that's most pronounced about them is they're not on the same page, and there's some kind of disagreement. Maybe you have a spouse that kind of fits that bill, who's an air sign, and they're not happy with what transpired, so that's why you're feeling emotionally torn, because a Cancer would be very emotional. Like you want to make them happy, so maybe you're torn between wanting to make them happy and proud of you, but on the other hand, you really had to leave this job. I mean, maybe this tower hasn't fallen yet. I just don't get that sense. I think it already has, or maybe it's going to happen as you're viewing this reading, because I do believe in divine timing. So when you see the reading, It may be most pertinent to your life, right? And you're trying to decide emotionally, maybe even how to repair things with this King of Spades. I don't think the King of Spades is you. But the Three of Hearts is about being pulled in two different directions emotionally. Okay, so you would know how that fits your situation. I only see so far. And the Two of Hearts down here, see that this tells me this King of Spades is a spouse or some kind of partner, because the Two of Hearts is about desire for intimacy and connection with somebody, to be restored. In other words, this is where you're going to end up. I'm not saying that you're going to remain separated emotionally from this person, but I think the Three of Hearts may be speaking about that emotional disconnection. And this is all ultimately going to lead back to the balance and harmony in this relationship. Wow. Okay. Grounded at home, things are up in the air, so it's a little scary. And a little bit of emotional turbulence with this King of Spades character who is in disagreement about your decision. But ultimately, it's all going to work out according to the Two of Hearts. I'm going to go ahead and ask for a couple more cards of advice for Cancer. Seven of Diamonds. So be careful with your spending. This is actually not just a warning about spending, but this goes without saying, right? You need to watch your spending. This is about avoiding crazy financial risks. Like if something is not absolutely necessary, hold off on investing or purchasing. Like don't make any large purchases. That could be in that category. Definitely don't go out and gamble. If you live near a casino or you're a gambler of some sort. Too many cards there. Eight of Clubs. Still, this is about that decision. I think you possibly could be deciding what to do next. So you're kind of in a limbo at the moment. This is kind of a limbo reading. Like all this has happened. The tower has fallen. You're out of the stressful job situation. You're feeling better about it. You had to negotiate or settle some in some way financially. So it's changed your financial situation. You have to watch your spending or taking risks. You are going out and enjoying yourself and celebrating that you finally walked away from this. But you're still in decision mode. The decision has to be made, I guess, with the Eight of Clubs. You're going to be in this decision mode. How about that? So if you're wondering, like, when am I going to decide or when is the right opportunity going to come along, looks like you're going to persist in that decision mode. Or maybe it's, like I said, there's also, the element with the Eight of Clubs is also being stuck on an outcome. So maybe you're kind of stuck because you're desiring something that's not practical. I'm not sure. It's not another element here that I'm clear on. I mean, a lot of other things were clear, but that isn't. Six of Diamonds, though, wow. That's beautiful. You're going to have options, opportunities coming your way. It's going to help you make better financial decisions and take more financial responsibility. That's fantastic. This is a very good omen. So it's going to work out fine for you. I don't know if I'm talking to a Cancer that needed some encouragement or confirmation that this is going to work out. It looks to me like it is. You're just kind of stuck in decision mode at the moment. I am going to end it there because I'm feeling like we had a very good completion in a way. It just kind of went around a circle, said this is what happened, this is what happened, this is where you're at, this is what you experienced, and you have this joy behind it all, even though it's a lot of things going on. A lot of things going on, and things are very unsettled, but it's contributed to your wish fulfillment and your ultimate happiness. And that's what's most important. You're just uncertain about things going forward. And I can totally understand why you would feel that. I don't think it's anything to worry about. Not according to this reading and this relationship. with the King of Spades is going to work itself out. Okay. Cancer, if you enjoyed this reading and it resonated with you, I would appreciate a thumbs up. Please like the video. It does support the channel in ways you can't even imagine. Also subscribe if you have not subscribed. I would really appreciate that as well. I don't think I mentioned, did I mention yeah, I did mention I'm going to have surgery in November. I will be out of commission for a couple of weeks. So don't worry. The schedule right now is still kind of erratic. But I will still be around, and I will come back. If I miss your sign next month, I will be back. I just want to emphasize that. You know, life gets in the way. I enjoyed it. I hope this helped, and I will see you again soon. Take care.